Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. The suspect in a stabbing at the Walmart Plaza in Yucca Valley was arrested. On Sunday night at around 10:45 p.m., sheriff's deputies from the Morongo Basin Station responded to a report of a stabbing at the Walmart Plaza on Twentynine Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. Deputies say they found a 38-year-old man suffering from life-threatening injuries that appeared to be stab wounds. Deputies administered life-saving treatment, and he was taken to an unidentified hospital where he is being treated. During the investigation, detectives identified Ulysses Gembo, a 23-year-old resident of Yucca Valley, as the suspect and sought a warrant for his arrest. Yesterday, deputies from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department located Gambo in the 11,000 block of Choya Road in Desert Hot Springs. They report that he was taken into custody without incident. Ulysses Gambo was arrested for investigation into attempted murder and booked into the West Valley Detention Center on $1 million bail. Last night, the Twentynine Palms City Council heard updates on Pioneer Days, storm recovery, and community event grants. The city also honored those who assisted others during recent storms. Reporter Heather Clisby was there.
The Twentynine Palms City Council began last night's meeting with the unwelcome news that this year's Pioneer Days will not include a carnival. Recreation Division Manager Carrie Minitry explained that the carnival provider canceled due to a lack of drivers and laborers, most of whom are working under HB2 work visas and must return to their country of origin by October 1st. Efforts to rebook another carnival provider were unsuccessful.
So while this development is certainly disappointing, we want to assure you that we are committed to keeping the spirit of Pioneer Days alive. Our team is working diligently to arrange alternative activities that'll bring joy and entertainment to our community. We're exploring options that honor the event's traditions and offer new and engaging experiences. So this disruption may even provide us with an opportunity to reconnect and celebrate in ways reminiscent of the event's early years.
City Manager Stone James delivered another recovery report from the July 14th monsoon that walloped the city. James and Mayor Stephen Bilderain then presented awards and recognitions to those who helped during and after the damaging storm. Several residents did provide storm damage updates of their own, including Tom Ingram, who highlighted an unexpected issue that arrived with the storm.
What we didn't expect from the surge of water which came from the other side of Sunny Slope was that all the sand that came with the water also contained all the snakes from that piece of land. So we've been bombarded with rattlesnakes. We've had them in the house, and there's one that was in the house, and we don't know where it is now. So we've been suffering that.
Council then reviewed recommendations from the Event Ad Hoc Committee for funding 7 events totaling $26,000 through community event grants. Council approved the recommendations as well as the reallocation of $12,000 for the 88th Annual Pioneer Days and PAC Community and Youth Art grants. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission voted to approve part of a display for the external design plan of Black Bear Diner. Here is reporter Adeline J. Wells with more from last night's meeting.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission meeting began with 3 public hearings to amend the development code. The first was related to minor code adjustments to ensure consistency between the 2014 General Plan update and the 2022 updated housing and safety elements. The state amended its laws to make it easier to access specific housing resources, such as residential care or emergency transitional housing. The commission approved these changes and a second ordinance specifying which town body approves various permit types. The third hearing was related to updated state laws regarding permits for small and accessory rooftop solar energy systems. When one change concerned removing height limitations for such systems, Commissioner Clint Stoker raised the issue that owners of flat roof houses could theoretically create a shade structure from solar panels. The Commission decided to continue this item for a future meeting, pending town staff research on the issue. The Commission then considered a commercial design review application by Black Bear Diner to install multiple branding mascots outside the establishment. Per the updated code, mascots should not function as signage and should remain shorter than 30% of the height of the primary building. The application included a 9-foot bear holding a welcome sign and a bear family composed of 3 smaller statues. Town staff recommended that the commission either approve the bears as is or with the caveat of bringing the welcome bear into code conformance. The commission remained hesitant to approve the welcome bear due to its overt size, the signage, and the inclusion of several other unapproved signs in front of the diner. Commissioner James Henderson referenced the history of the mascot debate in Yucca Valley, as well as the need for even code enforcement.
We've been through the bear thing. We've gone through hearings. We've updated the code. We want to have the bears. I don't think anybody here has ever said we didn't want to have bears. But also we want to have a fair application of the code. So every single business that comes in knows what the standards are. And I think the question is, do we apply discretion tonight?
The commission voted to approve the addition of the bear family and the welcome bear should its height be lowered and the sign removed. The meeting concluded with the land development update. Star Cafe has picked up its building permits, and the movie theater is working with the health department to bring the space up to code. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Adeline J. Wells.
Last night, the Morongo Unified School District Board of Trustees held their first regular meeting of the new school year. Reporter Gabriel Hart has this recap for us.
This was the first MUSD meeting to be recorded for full transparency and to be accessible by the following day for those unable to attend. The meeting began by recognizing Wayne Hamilton, who organized the district's back-to-school giveaway July 19th, where 500 backpacks were distributed to MUSD students. Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education Amy Woods introduced Vonda Valland, who gave a presentation on the 5th year of the DODEA, or Department of Defense Education activity. Valland confirmed goals accomplished by the program included creating a career technical education feeder program to increase CTE participation, completion rates, articulation, and military-connected parent contact. Assistant Superintendent of Business Services Sharon Flores gave a furniture update, reporting that Phase 1 was complete, which includes installation of student desks and chairs at 6 MUSD schools, where they also have removed surplus furniture. Phase 2 will install the same at 12 more campuses, and Phase 3 will install teacher desks and podiums. The design of these new student desks offer the option of attaching them together in a hexagon shape for student projects. Superintendent Dr. Vargas presented a preliminary data update with positive outcomes for the district, including a 5% increase in math scores. Vargas reported that in the 2021-22 school year, there were 11 student groups in need of technical assistance due to low performance in academics, school culture, or general well-being. However, in the 2022-23 year, that number went down to only 4 groups, and Vargas projects that by the end of this school year, they would get that number to only 1 student group to focus on. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
The Yucca Valley Airport District is recruiting. At tonight's regular meeting of the Yucca Valley Airport District Board of Directors, they will discuss member recruitment for seats that may be open in the November election. The board will also respond to a request for comment from the town of Yucca Valley on the topic of developments, including a single-family development on Palo Alto Avenue, a new loft building planned for Santa Fe Trail, and a coffee chain on Twentynine Palms Highway. Tonight's meeting of the Yucca Valley Airport District Board of Directors is open to the public and begins at 6:30 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Theater 29's 2023-2024 season comes to a close with the hilariously murderous comedy Clue on Friday. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas pulls out his map of body manor to find out who done it.
Theater 29's season finale production of Clue, the hilarious murder mystery comedy inspired by the board game and adapted from Paramount Pictures' wildly popular film, brings the show to life beginning Friday, August 16th. Featuring Charles Harvey, Cruz Jimenez, Virginia Sulik, Tiffany Crocker, Adeline Guillen, Kazi Boykin, Jack McLeod, and Laura Harwood, this Who Might Have Done It will keep you laughing and guessing to the very end. Helmed by veteran multi-award-winning director Katherine Ferguson, Clue debuts with a gala opening night, August 16th, hosted by the Yucca Valley Sunset Rotary, with a few tickets remaining at a link in the story at Z107.7fm.com. The remaining run weekends through September 1st have tickets available now at theater29.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, the Twentynine Palms High School Lady Cats volleyball team hosted the Knights of Shadow Hills last night. Both the varsity and junior varsity teams fought hard but came up short. In JV action, the Cats lost 23-25, fought hard and won 25-22, but dropped the third set, 7-15. Arabella Staggs put down 5 kills, served up 1 ace, and had 1 solo block. The varsity Cats lost the first 18-25, came back strong in the second set with 25-20, then 25-21. The fourth set was a little rocky at 11-25, and they came up short in the final set, 10-15. Senior Jenica Silvas led the Cats at the net with 7 kills, 1 solo block, served up 8 aces, and had 12 assists for the night. Coach Melissa McGivern said, "The team executed plays tonight and fought until the end. The mixture of returning players and new players is going to be an exciting team to watch and grow." The Lady Cats will host Palm Desert on Thursday. JV starts at 4 p.m. with varsity at 5:15 p.m. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.